Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. So this is 7.4.6 again, and we're going to be doing this next path here that has the gold on it that starts with Hercules. So the main thing to remember about this node is that the main node here, that's Smorgasbord, I probably butchered that horrendously. So you can't put debuffs on the opponent, and you need 10 of these to be able to make sure they don't regen, instead they degen. So a good option for this is Black Widow Deadly Origins, although that gameplay wasn't the best start. The other thing to remember on this node is that you can see there it has Bubble Shield on it. So every time you take a blocked hit, that increases 1 and lowers your block proficiency. And once you hit 10, their 11th hit then will become unblockable. So if you can, you try and avoid that. As you can see, Black Widow Deadly Origins puts on a lot of debuffs, so she's actually really good to counter this node with if you need to do that. I'm going to show you something else you can do as well, but it was just purely to show that this is 100% possible. So the other node on this path is Foresight. So if you are good at intercepting, to which I'm okay at, depends on the AI, it will then force the game to give you a really large Fury bonus for a certain amount of time, and that can then be used to obviously do more damage and just try and get these fights down a little bit quicker because you don't get any debuffs. So I'll shut up now and let this Hercules fight carry on playing out with Black Widow, but again, this fight with here is just to show you that she can do this path. So what's going to happen for the rest of this path, just because I want to, kind of a little bit of speed as well after the ramp up happened, is I'm just going to nuke it with Hercules. He's pretty safe, he's pretty sound, obviously did that on purpose to get my first feat of strength there, obviously. And yeah, so as soon as we can build up our feats and we can start landing some intercepts because of the infuriate that's on them, you're going to see the damage just start going crazy, especially towards some of the later fights, where even though you've got to put big debuffs on them or else they regen a lot, you just completely ignore that and get through it. And for the most part, that seems pretty fine and pretty easy, especially with Hercules, because he gives you great options to be able to intercept all the time, because when they have this infuriate, they're very, very aggressive. So going into the second fight here, I kind of looked at it for a second and then used Hercules like I said I was going to. I did think about Black Widow, but I was like, nah, let's just carry on ramping him up. So again, you're just going to see the same sort of tactic, try and bait special 1s and special 2s. I don't really mind either. With Odin, for the most part, they're both pretty easy to deal with. If you can get intercepts, like I said before, obviously the better. And you're going to see this Odin fight is, apart from baiting specials, is relatively quick. Yondu next. Again, where you can get the Infuriates and start dishing the nice Infuriate damage from the Furies, plus see what you can. If you can get your special 1, special 2 intercepts to increase your damage output, then again, it will only make you fight quicker. And is it this? I don't think it's this fight. A weird interaction happens in one of the fights. I can't remember whether it was this Yondu or whether it was Warlock, and I only did the path about 15-20 minutes ago. Was that at one point I actually managed to land a parry, which was weird, and it stuck. But you can see there that Yondu's just got absolutely obliterated. Nice and easy. That's what we like to see with Hercules. So next up, it's the Silver Surfer. And again, bait special 1s. Don't really push him special 2 unless you really need to. And apart from that, it's a pretty easy, steady fight. Oh, Warlock. What a pain in the arse he is. Yeah, so this guy just goes to town on me, to be fair, at different points in the fight when I just like can't bait a special 2 or anything like that. There I should have countered the heavy with a heavy just to try and get an extra feat a bit quicker. But you can see there that in a very, very small time, with just one of the intercepts, we've done loads of damage to Warlock, and that's pretty much the reason why you get to nuke it down. As you can see there, I took a heavy attack to the face, threw a special 1 just to try and give me some spacing, and now I'm degenning because of the willpower and me trying to get back from the bleed, and so that was annoying. But here we go, he throws a special 2 finally, and then we can kind of carry on resetting the fight again now. Throws a special 1, dodge slightly early and get put down again. But then I managed to land a nice little light intercept, and we can just start going to town on this Warlock. The only problem is, again, because I'm now trying to heal up again, I'm degenning, and you can see my health just go flying down because it's obviously Warlock. And for as good as he is offensively, this is why he's annoying on defense. And there, I was waiting to try and throw my special 2, hoping to catch him, but instead he threw a special 1. And now I'm just like, right, okay, let's just get this fight done before my immortality runs out. And there you go. So that's the path done. That's all these fights done. Again, I really hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching.